How many of you have been to another country that feel alone and confused about the language and culture? Or do you wish to know more about new cultures, yet have a limited funding to travel around? Those are the problems that constantly challenge both international and domestic students in here. According to our research and very personal experience, the majority of students do not feel naturally comfortable to engage into the other group, which is a major reason why those problems still remain unaddressed. However, they should not be overlooked because in the past 5 years, the international student population in here has raised dramatically. Now, there are about 7% of total population consists of international students. Our survey suggested that the majority of our participants, both international and domestic students, wish to have more opportunity to dynamically engage into the other group and increase their cultural competency. However, there are about 33% of domestic and 19% of international participants do not have a friend on the other group. As a consequence, there is no smooth immersion for international students and no cultural integration with domestic students, which, as a whole, will detriment the progression of the university. We also studied about the other universities. Some of them have programs like coffee hour or peer advisor that are trying to solve the problem. However, their solutions are not efficient and comprehensive enough to address all the issues because of the limitation in the time commitment and the rigorous structure. So here we come with our solution, Bodies Without Borders, which consists of 3 steps. In the very first semester, a one-on-one in-person pair-up will be initiated between international and domestic students. They can go grocery shopping, go movie, or doing homeworks together. We're offering them an opportunity to dynamically engage. And this is the foundation of our program, and it's the very first step because for any institution with their existing system, there's sufficiently enough to run the step. At the second semester, a website about co-working with a pair-up. This website is not a replacement of the pair-up, but a very unique facilitator which the other universities do not possess, and it will also address many issues that I mentioned previously. At the third semester, a campus-wide collaboration between BWB and many offices will be established. It not only reinforces the already existing co- or extracurricular program, but also incorporate BWB into every student's daily life. This is a website that's under construction, which contains many unique features, such as students can edit their profile page. Then we potentially suggest a pair up and share the same major or hobbies, and we will save them a lot of time. Our program is also very sustainable because with the help of DifferenceMaker, we can implement our plan on campus, which will increase the satisfaction and the retention rate of both international and domestic students. Since our program has a very direct alignment with UNESCO's 2020 strategic goal, the university can integrate us into their daily operations. And then our team will provide a kind of overlook as a kind of steering committee, which constantly providing incoming student input and directions, and also serve as a kind of a recruitment mechanism. We are currently collaborating with many offices on campus. All of them show a strong interest towards our program and are willing to help us with their resources. In return, we will provide them with services that in the correct alignment with their goal. To achieve our purpose, our funding will be mainly distributed into 3 categories. However, those are just the very first initial funding. In the second year, the cost will be dropped down significantly. And all of our teammates, we committed ourselves in this program because this is our personal problem. By solving it, it not only benefits the university, but also benefits ourselves and our fellow students. In the long term, the BWB system is a formula of campus multiculturalization and integration which can be expanded beyond UNESCO. Once it is fully developed, it can be sold to the other university by giving them license or simply charging them for implementation. So our diversity is our strength, and together we can make our campus better. Thank you, and hope you support our program.
We have 5 minutes where the judges can ask questions for further clarification of the term.
Hi, thanks for all done. I'm curious how you facilitate in-person clearing at the
But this is a question about how do we facilitate the in-person pair-up in the very beginning. And we've been thought about it, and we also have the support. Actually, we have the support of one full-time faculty and a full-time staff who will facilitating us in the pair-up. And many offices are participating in our program. They will provide us their resources, their students' list, and we will recruiting both international students, newcomers, or domestic students from relevant majors such as international business, Eastern conflict study, pre or post study abroad students, and all those kind of related major.
Go what my friend said, we will also find students who are volunteer for this program. So at first stage we will ask for some volunteer students to come and be part of this pair program. But from then on we will go to second page, the website will do most of this job.
You test marketing, yeah.
We made a detailed literature review and we checked all other programs that currently being using in the other universities. They have this kind of programs, but just they have the pair-up programs. They don't have web-based platforms. So we are just preparing the web page. It's under construction now, but we haven't tried our website. But we are currently working on it. But we couldn't find such program in other universities or around the US.
Any other questions from the judges?
I'm just wondering, is there a, on the first phase for the face-to-face, is there like a success level that you feel like you need to achieve before you can move on to the web phase of the project?
So for the first phase, in the end of the semester, there will be a kind of survey suggesting how successful we are and how satisfied students they are. Because we know that in the first step, in the beginning, it's always difficult. We do not expect to have the entire campus involved in our program, but we do expect from their survey, the students is going to tell us how they think and how they feel that this program is needed in our school, and then we can confidently implement our program into the further step. Thank you.
Are we all set? One more question.
Actually, two questions. First of all, your startup cost of $10,000. Going forward, would you expect it to be on an annual basis? Secondly, you said 7% are international students. How optimistic are you to have the 93% of the domestic students volunteering to want to participate?
The three categories we showed you, the $10,000. There is a category in there. It's about web development and design, which will be cut down in the second year when the website is developed into a certain degree, and when it's fully developed once, there will only be maintenance cost. And also we have a full-time faculty from the computer science department who are willing to support us with web design, which can save us some money. And secondly, the question is how do we expect the 93% of domestic students engaged? Because we have done an on-campus survey to see about our campus climate. The majority of domestic students respond. They are very, very interested in our program. And many of them even say, I'm a music major, I wish to learn French beats from the other country. But we do not have this kind of opportunity or platform that I can meet the other people. Some of them say that we have many events on campus, yet we do not have a platform that I can meet students from the other culture comfortably. So we are convinced that they will participate in our program.